Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your mid July reading. And has been all this new moon energy? We had the new moon in Cancer a couple of days back, 3 days, 2 days back. And I feel like it's been a fresh beginning, birthday sort of a vibe, right? Even if you're a Cancer rising or a Cancer moon, you might have felt the eyes on you. You might have felt the pain of having the eyes on you. For some of you, but I'm sure there's been a palpable energy of like it was a new beginning for so many of us, and all of us were collectively going through this major portal from 7 to 717, 7 to 717, and with the north node moving in the sign of Aries and Libra. And the last few days of Taurus Scorpio, ooh, wow, for you guys, it would have been, um, yes, your 11th house and your 5th house. So for you, maybe you guys understood your patterns and your addictions around your friendships, and you drew boundaries. Some of you might have attracted new friends, but there has been probably really like the last 1.5 years, you've been really doing a lot of cleansing around who can reach you and who cannot. Like, I feel like Cancers, you guys are going to be rising. You guys are going to be climbing up the boss babe ladder like no one's business, and that requires a certain sense of safety and a certain sense of who can reach me here, because your 10th house is getting super activated now with the Aries and the Libra, right? The next coming years are really going to be about finding your own footing, around being okay with being recognized, about being okay with being successful, okay with being a boss, a successful boss, or getting things done, or being seen as someone on the top. You have to be kind of like be in a space where you're like okay with experiencing all of that, and that requires you to be surrounded with people who can actually support you through that journey. You don't want to be with people who drain you, who doubt your ambition, or who doubt your potential or your talent. And I feel like that's what's been happening. There's been a major overhaul energy, this overall cleaning kind of a space that you've been going through, because yes, the next 1.5 years you are gonna be coming out of your hermit mode. You are gonna be I feel like as of now that we are talking, there might be a little sense of like being in the middle where you have not experienced the pinnacle yet. And so it feels like, and when I say pinnacle, I don't mean to say that your success is defined by your success, your work success. It just means recognition, right? So I don't see your 10th house being as just a place for um, career success. It's actually being recognized for your talents. It's actually being recognized for your life's work, or your creativity, or your or just whoever you are, whatever you do, it's been seen and being heard, and it's being in the spotlight, right? um, you've been working on your creativity, you've been working on your talents. I feel the last few years you've been getting out of this state of um, sharing your work, being okay with people seeing your work, being okay with people recognizing you. Yep. But I don't think, even though right now it might feel like you are losing the stability, because the upcoming years, the upcoming year and a half, will also take you through a journey of shifting from a space of let's say, if you've been in codependent relationships, if you've had a rough upbringing, if you've had a family or a home life which is not supportive of your ambition or your talents, then it could be a time for you to let certain patterns go, draw some boundaries, get yourself in a space of that you can take care of yourself. Like, you guys are super powerful. You are a part of the cardinal fours, right? Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. You are like the real boss babe, bitch, kind of energy. And yet, I feel like it takes a while for the Cancers to come into that energy, because you are very much like um, used to feeling like you can't take care of yourself, when actually you take care of everyone. Cancer is the mother, she takes care of everyone. But if you see, the feminine energy also has this wound. Even though the mother takes care of everyone in the house, the mother also feels that she's not, oh, I don't have a talent, or oh, I don't have any, like, I'm not doing anything worth being recognized. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm just a mother, just a housewife. That kind of an energy. And this is just a metaphor. Even if you're not somebody who is in that role right now, still there is a sense of coming of your own, and that's going to get super amplified. That's going to get like super super in focus for you for the coming times, where even though you're not seeing certain truths right now, you might have avoided right now, you'll have to start facing them. Because when I say truth again, truth doesn't mean you have to hear or understand something bitter. It can, or may not be, right? It may be bitter, it may not be. But at the end of the day, it's, I feel, what we all of us crave deep inside. And you've been craving for the truth. And so I feel like this month and the coming days and the weeks after, the truth starts revealing to itself and you become okay with it. Maybe the truth is actually that you are powerful and you've been like just fooling yourself, Cancers. With the Mercury going in Leo, in Leo season coming up, your money situation is also going through a shift right now. The personal spending might be a little too much, because that could be a pattern you might have noticed. Venus will also be going retrograde in Leo. I feel like there are big lessons coming for you in understanding how to value the money that you bring to the table, or value the money that you the money that you just have, the money that you are earning. Because having Leo in your second house can sometimes lead to indulgent behaviors, and that's of course a very unique for you, but that also can lead to sometimes just not having the money when you need it. Yeah. So if right now you see yourself going through this energy of like, what's up with my money, it is going through a shift. It's recognize your addictions, recognize your toxic patterns, and be willing to change and to let it go. I would also recommend some money mindset works. I do have a workshop on that. That's on my shops. You can check it out in the link below. It's also inside my membership. But working with your money mindset, working with any money trauma in your body, it's all a part of that workshop. But that's the kind of work which will really be like very potent for you right now, because we do have a lot of energy which is like testing you this month or this coming month, right? In the Leo season especially. And with the Venus going retrograde up until September. You could really be in a state of like if you're listening to this, of course you'd know. If you're tapping and tuning into your astrology, you would know. So just be careful with your spending, I feel, right now. And really like take a look at your bank. Like if you're somebody who really avoids checking your bank balance, please do. If you're somebody who is not really like it scares the fuck out of you checking, organizing your bank details, your account stuff, sit with it, breathe through it. Something needs to change, I feel, and this Leo season is gonna really really teach you that. But at the same time, we are doing again all of this house cleaning to prepare the fertile ground for what's coming. As I said, the next 1.5 years, you are going to be in the spotlight, you are going to be seen, you are going to climb up. Uh, Probably this it's this energy of like either being super successful, getting a promotion, changing the job, or starting a new business, kind of this vibe, right? Or maybe writing a new book, or whatever, something that brings you the recognition of your talents. Uh, your creativity is very, very fertile. It's very ripe and ready to uh, birth, right? We have the Cancer card as well, the Empress with the Moon. So it's not the Cancer card, but I feel like it's such a Cancerian energy, right? This Empress, like, she is so fertile and so ripe and so full, you know. So you are entering a really beautiful time of your life, and that requires you to prepare some solid ground. As I said, it could be really about maintaining a balance between your work and your home life. If you have been somebody who holds back themselves in giving it all to your creativity, to your ventures, to your talents, then it could be a little difficult for you to go through this phase, uh, because you're learning that you can be loved, you can be supported, even if you're successful, even if you, like, you know, for women, a lot of women really, really block their success and their money, because I feel more than money for you, it's really success, or if it's being seen, because you're scared that your loved ones won't understand, won't support you. So any belief systems around that, clean that up. We're making, as I said, clearing the ground to have these next few moments roll in for you. um, it's sort of a transformation that you're going through. It's like really the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, sort of a feeling this month at least. Of course, it's, as I said, you know, like, we're entering a 1.5 year cycle. You would already start feeling the momentum of it, but it's still gonna take its time to build up. When we start, it can feel like a rough beginning for some of you, because it just feels like you don't know how to handle that intensity, maybe. But trust that you are on your way to open your wings. If for you it's the process of metamorphosis, of being in a cocoon, trust yourself that you will get on the other side. And like, it's happening for you, not to you. Yeah. Let me also have another look at your chart. Oh, we also have the Mars in Virgo in your third house. And yeah, I feel like really take advantage of the connections that are coming through for you right now. Really take advantage. Like, your friendships will continue to go through your connections will continue to grow, to flourish. Some of you will leave. Whatever it needs to happen will happen, because, as I said, when you go to that space, it it becomes really important who has access to you, who are you surrounding yourself with. You are also going to be speaking your truth. So if you do not have people who support your truth, if you do not have people who support your voice, it is going to be very difficult to be all of you. And I know that from my experience, that before I started my business in 2019, and in 2018 I had to let go of a lot of friendships, and didn't make sense at that time. But I knew at that time that somehow my voice is not in a space where I can comfortably explore this area of my life. Like, spirituality didn't exist at the time, and like, literally, to like, it did exist, started happening a couple of years back, but was still not something I was talking about, you know, loudly. And now to do that on a platform, I knew I have to let go of certain people who don't understand me. because every time I would put out a videos, for example, I would be concerned how are gonna people react, what is this person gonna think about me, what's this person gonna think about me, and these are the people who really really matter to me, and they didn't get actually what I was doing or talking about, and it created a kind of an imbalance sort of. So if that's your situation, then maybe that's something that needs to be looked at. If it is not, it might even like leave you in a space of, do I have to do it all alone, or maybe a moment or two or some time to go into this deep reflection on into this path of the unknown, this path of like walking in the jungle under the moonlight, because you're traveling and you're going somewhere, and it's that middle point where you're not here and you're not here and you're just here, and you don't know if I'm gonna make it to point B, but I have already left point A so far behind. And that's the time when your trust needs to come in, your faith needs to come in. So yes, your faith will really be tested. You would be asked to surrender in the unknown. You would be asked to lean on your spirituality or your faith in your heart a lot more, but also know that whatever journey you're going through, whatever truth that you are gathering right now, they all matter. They need to be shared. It's like so many times travelers end up writing about their journeys. They don't write up about their destinations, right? There are so many few writers who actually write about, I reached this place and this happened here. They mostly talk about, I was going on this train from this place to this place, and this all happened through it all. Right? That's what travel stories are made of. The adventure or the unknown or the uncertainty of moving in a new trajectory. What else do we have for Cancers? Okay, I do see that there is a heartbreak, there is pain in your heart. Of course, if you're dealing with all these people who matter to you, there is going to be like, it's not easy to put up your boundaries, right? Especially for a water sign, because our emotions are everything, and people we invite into a life, especially for someone like Cancer, who loves, like, I have a Mars in Cancer, and it's what drives me, it's what motivates me to, like, this whole sense of sisterhood, you know. So when it goes through a shift, it can leave you a little jolted, a little much in pain, but I don't think that that's something that it's really gonna be a struggle for you, because I feel like you get it. You are in space where you get it. I will however, advise you to make sure that you're not stuck in a space of stagnation. You keep moving forward, you keep exploring and meeting new people, or allowing new connections to float and to flow into your life. Yeah. And I feel like you need to trust that you have the key to this next chapter of your life. You need to probably even let some earth angels help you. You need to probably let maybe for some of you, a mentor or a guide, a coach, who can hold the space for you as you unlock this next phase of your life. But either you would be embodying this energy of the Hierophant, or having some male figure in your life, and it doesn't have to be like a male figure, it can be a masculine, somebody who can hold that space, like it could be literally be a woman with that, bringing that masculine energy as you go through this metamorphosis. So say for example, like, I'm in my masculine when I'm holding space and motivating my clients to go and do that thing. I'm embodying that role of providing a safe space for them, a safe structure for them so that I'm holding this, go and do that. I'm holding your emotions. That's a very masculine energy. So either you would have to embody that within yourself, or really allow someone in your life to hold that space, I just feel like it's gonna make the process of this metamorphosis much simpler, much easier, because we do have a lot of beautiful things coming in. You are going to be stepping into your Queen of Pentacles energy, and that's just so beautiful. She's so okay, wonderful. How we have the Hierophant. So when you walk through this energy, when you allow this energy to help you, maybe a spiritual coach, maybe a spiritual guide, or maybe a philosopher, maybe a guru, I don't know, like whoever it is, this energy in your life. For some of you, it could be totally intangible, God, right? Whatever it is, when you let this energy hold that space, you could very easily step into this energy of being a Queen of Pentacles. You can very easily be in the space of calm. You know how she has a little baby by her side. She's got the money, she's got the comfort, but she's still a queen who's receiving rightfully. And for this, to be in this energy, you need to feel safe. I don't know, maybe for some of you, your nervous systems are really freaking out with this change and this shift. Some of you are really like, you've been wanting to speak all your life, but now that you're gonna speak your truth, maybe in a relationship, maybe in the world, it's freaking you out. Please do some nervous system practices, right? Like some breath work, some meditation practices. I'll leave some of them down below. You can check it out. And yeah, do look out for I'm introducing a 21-day practice course to really rewire your nervous system and to bring in that safety and security with it, right? So yeah, we've got you moving here. We've got you spreading your wings. We've got you speaking your truth. We've got you, dear Cancer, being in your Queen Empress era, which is just so wonderful and beautiful. However, it requires some fertile grounds to let that abundance grow, to let that success grow, to let that love grow. Some safety, some safety within and with the outside, some faith in the unknown. Yeah. So that's about it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy that you were present, you received this, and let me know if this resonates, how it resonates. I'm always excited to chat. Drop a comment down below or connect with me on Instagram. If you are interested to check in personally what's happening right now, you can book a one-on-one session with me. It's called Cosmic Check-In, where you can we use your personal transits as well as your I'll do a personal tarot reading for you. But otherwise, obviously, if you are interested in one-on-one sessions, all my sessions are linked down below. If you would want some resourcing in letting go of a grief or of a story of an old chapter of your life, I have an alchemical healing session, which is a 2-hour long session where we really walk through releasing and rewiring your minds, your thoughts and your patterns. And yeah, if you are interested to get an astrological analysis of your unique birth chart or your human design, then also I have a guidebook, which I really make a customized guidebook for my clients. And I was like, it would be so cool if somebody who cannot really like afford a one-on-one session right now and would just want to like know the energetics of their charts, then yeah, the guidebooks are for you guys, so you can have a look at that as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm hoping you have a beautiful July and even August, right? And I'll see you soon.